Yes, my name na Ovuvwen and yet when osas. The truth is the truth is the actual truth is the truth is we are here on earth, on planet earth, to think, reorientate ourselves, and understand what life is all about. Now, listen, let me tell you something. When you come to Africa, I don't know about Europe, I don't know about other parts of the world. We have a lot of Christians in Africa. We have a lot of Christians in Africa. A lot of Christians in Africa. And then a lot of Christians, they don't use their brains. They don't use their brains. They let their pastors or their priests use it for them. And it pains me so much that they later realize at the end that they've been used. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, the scenario I actually always tell people about is I know a lot of people who go to church. They stay in church from Monday to Friday. They are always in church. Yes, because their pastors, their priests gaslight them to come into church, to work in church. Yeah, you work in the vineyard of God, so you'll be blessed. And these people, they abandon their jobs. They left their working places. They actually come to work in the church. And then you don't have any salary. You don't pay them any salary for them working in church. You actually told them that they are actually working for God. So that's the sacrifice they have to make for working for God. And the truth is, a lot of these people don't use their brain. That's the truth. That's just the truth. That's the truth. A lot of them don't use their brain. The reason why God gave you brains is for you to think, for you to understand that the pastors are also human beings, Yes, a lot of them are doing this for their selfish interest, for their selfish reasons. They pull you out from where you work, where you go to make ends meet, where you go to fend for yourself. They pull you out from there with gaslighting and brainwashing. They tell you that you have to work here, and they don't place you on salary. If you want to bring out someone from where he works to work in the church, then you really have to place the person on salary. So the person goes home and finds something to fall back to. So we know you're actually paying this person full time, and this person can actually work in church. Fine, I have no problem with that. But when you don't pay them salary and you force them to come to church, telling them that they have to work in the vineyard of God for God to bless them, that if they don't work, they don't come to work, they should use their talent, they should use a lot of people, in church. They have a lot of departments in church. People who play people who are in the choir, people who are the ushers, people who are the secretaries, and different things in the church. Then you see someone maybe in the band or in the choir, maybe the instrumentalist, people who play the instruments. They have where they work, and then you always tell them, "Oh, why don't you come to church? Why are you not in church?" Bro, I have to work. I have to feed. I have to take care of myself. If I have family, I have to take care of my family. You're not paying me no salary, so why would you want to compel me to be in church every single day? What the hell is wrong with these people? Why would you want to compel me to be in church every single day when you're not paying me salary? When I'm not being paid, so why should I be in church every day? And then at the end of the day, if you don't see me progressing, you don't see me, making money or doing well for myself, the same pastor will also preach in the same church, saying that a lot of members don't want to work. They are very lazy. They don't want to work, Then these members are also there listening to you saying all these things, saying some members don't want to work. Meanwhile, you have actually compelled this set of people not to work, and they're in church, working in church every day and night. They're in church on Monday, they're in church on Tuesday, they're in church on Wednesday, they're in church. It's one program. It's in Africa, mostly in Africa. I don't know. I want you guys to drop a comment on the comment section if this happens in the United States, if this happens in United States, if it happens in Asia, if it happens in Europe. I want to understand if people go to church on Monday, they go to church, they have Tuesday service in church, they have Wednesday service, they have Thursday service, weekend. So someone is in church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to Saturday, Sunday till Monday. I don't have any problem with that if you're paying those people salary. Yes. You should be paying them salary if they will have to abandon what they do to come and stay in church, to come and work for you in church. That's what I think. And that's the truth. That's just the truth. That's the truth. Yes, because I myself, I've had such experience where then as a child, I was drumming in my church. And then sometimes when I don't come to church, the preacher will have to preach with my name. The preacher will have to say something about me, that I've finally decided not to come to church anymore, that I've backslided, and the devil is using me right now. Things like this, these are crazy things that happens in church. So people, you need to use your brains. As you're chasing the spiritual life, you're also chasing your financial life, because when you find yourself in terrible condition, no one is coming to save you. Nobody, absolutely nobody. Even the pastor won't save you. When you go to the church for help, they will tell you that there is no money. There is no money. That's what they're going to tell you. Yes, some churches do help, but majority of the churches, they ain't going to help you. Instead, they will tell you, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Why don't you have a job? That's what they will ask you. The same people who told you to come and stay and work in church will ask you, why haven't you been working somewhere and making money for yourself? So, use your brain. As you're growing your spiritual life, make sure you're also growing your financial life. Work. Find something to do. Go to church when you have to go to church. Go to work when you have to go to work. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let any pastor deceive you. Don't let anybody tell you, hey, you're supposed to be in church. You're missing this. No, nobody should gaslight you. I'm telling you for free. As a matter of fact, this is not something someone should be telling you. You should know this as long as you're an adult, that you have to work for yourself, for your family, to take care of yourself. You have to work to take care of yourself. Nobody needs to tell you this. So please, be wise. Be wise. Don't let these people deceive you. It's crazy here in Africa. It's really crazy. That's why church is now the biggest business in Africa. Everywhere churches you go, you will definitely find it very difficult to see a very good school. But you will see the big churches, big churches. Tomorrow, if maybe after I've tried looking for a job, I couldn't find any job, I can decide to go open a church. Get the Bible, study the Bible, make sure I can, convince people, tell people, get some part of the scriptures that can motivate people, go speak to them and start my own church from small. Then I can grow it to a big cathedral, Big churches. Church is a big business in Africa. And when you say this, people come after you and tell you that you are being used by the devil to speak against the church, blah, 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 blah. You know, our people perish for lack of knowledge. It's in the Bible. Lack of wisdom, lack of knowledge. That's why a pastor in Africa will come and prophesy that on the 28th of May, something like this is going to happen. The church members will be shouting, yes, Jesus, thank you, thank you. On the 28th of May comes and nothing happens. All the prophecies, all the things he prophesied, no one came to pass. And he comes to church to still convince them, to reconvince them and tell them reason why it didn't happen. And they are still there like fools. Many prophecies here in Africa, so many failed prophecies, yet the members have been brainwashed to the point they are even scared. They are even scared. They are scared of even saying what the truth is when they know this is the truth. They know this is the truth, but they are scared of saying the truth. Because they've brainwashed and whitewashed them. They've brainwashed them to a point where they can't find anything wrong with the pastor. A pastor can do no wrong in their eyes, especially the African mothers. They are the most terrible ones. No pastor can do wrong in their eyes. And it's taking Africa back. It is taking Africa back. Someone said religion is the opium of the masses. But it's crazy. We'll keep talking for people to come to realization. Even though we know that a lot of people are far gone. They are already lost in this whole thing. They are lost. They can't return. But we'll keep talking. So share this video and leave a comment on the comment section to tell me what you think about this video, this very video. This video is very important, and make sure you share this video. Once again, my name is Osas, and I'll be bringing you stories like this, videos like this, things like this happening in Africa and other parts of the world. Until next time, see you. I love you all. Take care.